Are we just teaching our toddlers that they can have huge meltdowns and tantrums whenever they feel like it because those are their feelings? Let's talk about this phrase that I say of, it's your job to set the boundary, it's your toddler's job to feel their feelings. Two simple things that I want you to remember, because I feel like this is a legit question. Number one, in the moment when they're having a tantrum, a meltdown, a huge reaction, hitting, kicking, whatever it is not the time to teach a lesson. When their brain is dysregulated, they literally cannot absorb a lesson. So that is not the time to go into a whole big lecture or send them to time out or try and teach them how having a huge meltdown or a tantrum doesn't get them what they want. Your only job in that moment is to hold the boundary and maybe help them co-regulate back down into a calm, grounded energy. The second thing is that yes, we absolutely should be teaching our little ones skills around emotional regulation. I talk about this all the time. In my toddler tantrums guide, this is the prep part of the framework, which is while they are allowed to have whatever emotions they have, just like adults have all of our emotions, anger, frustration, disappointment, sadness, we have to learn appropriate ways of expressing those emotions, right? When I'm angry at my husband, throwing a block at his head is not an appropriate way of expressing that anger. But as an adult, I've learned other ways of expressing my anger, right? Little kids still need to learn that. So outside of the huge tantrums, meltdowns, hard moments, we're spending time teaching them these skills. This is what I do in my Wild Hands activity guide, where I give tons of activities, games, and play to teach our little ones how to regulate their emotion in more appropriate ways. Those two things combined is how you're actually going to see a change. And as you continue with consistency, when they get older, they won't resort to hitting, throwing, yelling, kicking, being rude, etc. when they're angry, because now they have these other things, these other skills, these other behaviors that they've learned. If you want more help about either of these things, head to my, and you'll be able to see all the resources I have that teach you exactly how to do this as a parent to a little kid.